right, so Prime Boy showed me a chat between him and Mohbad's wife a day before Mohbad died. Now, from this chat Prime Boy showed me, it's very, very obvious. I am convinced that Mohbad's wife is hiding a lot that has to do with the death of Mohbad. Also, please, before I post the chat, I want to beg you people that you should please watch this video without sentiments. Forget all those very dark man bring DNA and all those talks. Please just use an open mind to watch this video. And again, I did not just get the screenshot. I also screen recorded the chat. Make una no talks in our AI. Furthermore, with this chat alone, I am very much convinced that the police that was in charge of this Mohbad case was compromised based on this chat. Because Prime Boy said he showed the police this chat. Do you understand? Now, let's go back to when Mohbad died. As you can see on Google, Mohbad died on the 12th of September 2023 was when they announced that Mohbad had died. But from this chat, I have a reason to believe that Mohbad did not die on the 12th. Mohbad actually died on the 11th and not on the 12th. Let's go back to the chat now. As you can see, before he got to this chat that I want to play, Prime Boy said him and Mohbad had a quarrel in the show on the 10th, which was on a Sunday. Their Ikorodu show, him and Mohbad had an issue. What led to the issue is that they were talking about girls, him and Mohbad. Then Mohbad's wife now puts her mouth and say, you Mohbad, you self, you know the follow woman. Mohbad can't say, why did you put your mouth? So they now started going back and forth. Prime Boy said, he will tell them to stop. When he comes down from the car to go and check on the artist performing, before, if he comes back, they will keep quiet. If he goes outside, they'll be quarreling. Because he was putting his mouth, Mohbad said, come down from the car. And that was the only quarrel they had. Then he left. Now, on reaching home the next day, Prime Boy found out that his bag and his manager's bag is inside the Prado with Mohbad, the one that Mohbad used. So he decided to decided to send Mohbad's wife a message in regards to the bag. This is where I said, this evidence alone shows say she know a lot, and that boy died before 12. See the message he sent. Remember, Mohbad died on the 12th. This message was on the 11th. Listen. On the 11th, Prime Boy sent Mohbad's wife. He said, good morning, Seaway. My bag is there. And show how can I get it. I am on the island. Please. This is the response. This message he sent was around 11:54. Mohbad's wife, at around 8:54 a.m. Mohbad's wife responded about 4 hours later. And this was her response. And this response alone shows that something had happened to the boy. She said, please don't come here for now. I will let you know. Go back to what the boy asked. He said, my bag is there. How can I get it? I am on the island. Prime Boy then said, I am coming to get it from the house. He said, how can I get my bag? I am on the island. Prime Boy refused to send Mohbad a message because him and Mohbad don't get problem. Inside the form, you know, friends don't get issue. You know, go on talk to him first. So he decided to reach out to his wife. Obviously, Prime Boy did not want to go to the house because of the previous beef, wahala, when he get with Mohbad, the argument they had. So he didn't want to go to the house. This response from Mohbad's wife showed that something had happened. Because why is she not responding with something like, okay, I'll look for a dispatch rider to send you the bag? She quickly responded by blocking the thoughts of Prime Boy of even thinking of coming to the house to go and pick the bag by himself. So she said, please don't come here for now. I will let you know. This was on the 11th, a day before Mohbad died. And the next thing after this chat, the next day, they just woke up Prime Boy that Mohbad don't die. So the last time Prime Boy spoke to Mohbad was on the show. Again, if not that something had happened, Wunmi would have highlighted reference to the quarrel they had on the show. Something like, don't mind your friend, forget Mohbad, don't mind him, he's sleeping. You can come home and get your bag. but she immediately blocked the boy from coming. Think, it only means that this boy don't buy as at the time. Now, how did Prime Boy get his bag? Prime Boy then reached out, after she sent him this message, Prime Boy then reached out to a guy named Lifestyle. Lifestyle then said, I have seen your bag. And I said, but I am leaving the house now. Lifestyle left. Now gave Prime Boy a number of somebody in the house. Now that person that went to the house to collect the bag, they didn't let the person enter. That is Prime Boy's road manager. They didn't let him enter the house. They gave him the bag outside and he turned back. I am convinced, say Mohbad died on the 11th and not on the 12th. And that video where they carry that boy, Mohbad is there. That's him. Don't cool down. Don't think about how to go about it. So the boy actually died on the 11th based on this chat and based on how convinced I am. Now, my question is this, and this is why I say the police have been compromised. The police that were in charge of this case. Why did they arrest Prime Boy? The only reason why I think they arrested Prime Boy was to divert attention from the truth. Because go back again, from this chat, that will mean say, please don't come back here for now. Please don't come here for now. This period, she was still with Mohbad as at 11:16 p.m. Wunmi and Mohbad were together. Then the next day, which is 12th of September, they announced say Mohbad don't buy. So she was with him 48 to 24 hours before he died. Because she was with him in the Ikorodu show. She was with him on Monday because the show was on Sunday. On Monday, when Prime Boy told her he wants his bag, she was with him and she told him that don't come here now. Then she was also there when they announced say Mohbad don't buy. Now, if you're asking why Prime Boy is showing this chat now, understand that Prime Boy was arrested and detained for 4 months. For 4 months, Prime Boy was detained. They didn't have a reason for detaining him. When they released him, there was no charge, there was nothing. It's very, very obvious that whoever is the IPO in charge of this case was compromised based off on this message. I think challenge the IPO of the case. Say you were compromised, my brother. Because this chart clearly shows, say Mohbad's wife, they with that boy all through. So she can tell us what happened to the boy. Again, I would like to mention that these people, whoever was in this house, they also need to come for me. I will write petition. I won't talk something, but I cut them because I don't want to talk them now. I won't talk something when I say again, but I cut them deliberately. Okay, where they go? No one talk them now. But please, like I said, watch this video with an open mind. No watch out with anger. Oh, very dark man ruined the case. He brought DNA. Please, let's trash that out. And justice for the boy we still there on. I want to believe that these people that waiting they want, now it happen. They won't make the case naturally die down. They were not looking for justice for Mohbad. They were looking for the best way to cover up what really happened to the boy. That's why they say Prime Boy beat him, Prime Boy hit him, Prime Boy wound him. But Prime Boy was nowhere to talk because Prime Boy was locked up. Think. I'm looking forward to interviewing more people that have something to do with this case. We'll go find out what's in happen. Justice for Mohbad. Imole has not been buried. His spirit still the waka. Imole, they never bury him. His spirit the waka. You're going to learn, and you will learn the hard way in this case. Don't play. Leave sentiment alone.